What's up, you guys? Welcome to another worship tutorial video. This week I'm going to be covering Matt Redman's 10,000 Reasons, Bless the Lord. When Matt Redman's Bless the Lord first came out, it was huge, it was anthemic, I loved it, everyone loved it, and it hasn't really died in its popularity today. I think it's one of just the greatest modern hymns of our time, and I love it. And it's in his version, it's very piano driven, and that's great. I love the sound of the piano. But I heard Rend Collective do a version, and it was very acoustic driven, and that was just such an intimate space for me, especially as an acoustic guitar player. So this is Matt Redman's 10,000 Reasons, Bless the Lord. I'm going to be playing in the key of E, capo 4, and C position chords. I love the way that this works, especially if you're playing with a younger guitar player who only really knows E position chords or can't transpose quickly in his or her head. There's just something really intimate, and I feel like I can do a lot of different hammer-ons and pull-offs in the voicings. So for slower songs especially, love playing in this position. So this is Matt Redman's 10,000 Reasons, Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship Your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing Your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship Your holy name. You're rich in love and You're slow to anger. Your name is great and Your heart is kind. For all Your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons from my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship Your holy name. And on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come. Still my soul sing Your praise unending. 10,000 years and then forevermore, forevermore. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. worship your holy name.
One of the things that I love about the key of C is the ability to have so many hammer-ons and pull-offs that go between the 1 chord and the 4 chord, or between the C and the F. And that's what creates the basis for that little motive that you heard in the instrumentals of this section, where you go. And that's accomplished mostly just through downstrumming and upstrumming. I'm not really hitting anything specific. I'm just kind of targeting specific groups. So just these middle 3 strings. And then it's all just hammer-ons and pull-offs between F2 and F. And the C suspended in C. So just kind of as you roll through a chord, and you get that going on. Another thing that I like to do is to not play the iconic dunk, dunk in between the 3rd and 4th lines of every verse. Because it's so iconic, when it's missing, I feel like it really does something unique. Instead, I'll just play it on the last verse. And what I do there is I mimic a heartbeat, because it says, on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come. Sometimes, like when I'm really sick or really tired, all I hear in my head is just a pounding heartbeat. So I just go. And it's in tempo, but it gives a sense of a heartbeat. Dun, 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 dun. So that's something that I'll do to break it up. But I think that overall, playing in the key of C allows you to really create some intimate moments, especially at that last verse when you start finger picking. So that's something that I like to do. One of the things that I really like to do in the key of C is I like to keep my first finger and my pinky planted on the C and the G. That way every chord has the 1 and the 5 of the key. Sometimes you can't always do that based on the chords, but I really like the way that sounds, especially when you get to the G chord. So. I like the way this sounds, just to have a G in the bass and in the topmost string, and then to have the C there to add that suspension. What I'm actually doing here is I'm muting this A string, so I don't have to worry about that sound coming through. And then I generally come off and play an A minor 7 with the G right here, and the G here. I just like the way that sounds. I just think that those come through very cleanly and just create a nice melodic kind of overtone that really emphasize the key. Not that we were going anywhere crazy, because it's just worship music. Those are the reasons that I like playing in the key of C. The key of E on the guitar, you get a lot of great open voicings that aren't necessarily available to you in other keys. I'm not going to play through the whole song in E, but I will show you a few of the cool chords in the key of E that I've learned over the years. Playing in the key of E, besides just your standard first position chords, and you also get things up on the neck, and if you really want to break it down, I would suggest go learning John Mayer's No Such Thing. He uses all these chords. It's where I get them from. So there's this A chord, which is mostly open. You mute this lowest E string, and then you play 11 on the D string and 13 on the G string. Then you bring it down to 11 on the G string, and 9 on the D string, and 11 on the A string. You get a nice E9 chord. So that can be nice just for those instrumentals. there's that. This is actually the same position that Switchfoot uses in Dare You to Move. So, fun fact, it's a very movable thing, so that's definitely nice. So those are just two chords that you can use. The E9 is A, and those can really break it up. If you don't have a cable on you, somebody else is playing with you, and maybe he or she is a younger guitar player, then they can play first position real easy. Just kind of. So they can play that, and you can play it all up here in the 12th fret, just to break up, richer, fuller sound. So, bless the Lord, my soul, my soul, So I hope this was helpful. These are just a couple of ways that I would play 10,000 Reasons, Bless the Lord in the key of E. If you're seeing this, it means you finished the video, and for that, I want to say thanks. If you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe so that you can catch the next video as soon as I post it. If you've got suggestions for how I can improve or what song you want to see me do next, make sure you drop a comment below. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud. Shoot me a message. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and remember, don't forget to subscribe.